It does seem, and I've seen, since the beginning of the war, this kind of idea that manpower is unlimited in Russia, and I think it's unhelpful, and it's not really a serious way to analyze the situation. I wouldn't deny, because I guess some people would ask, is there no, signing up out of conviction or ideologic? I wouldn't deny that some people like that exist, but generally speaking, to get such a huge number, and it really is a massive number. And when we think about, how dangerous it is and how unlikely you are to make it through, people need a big push here. And to put some of these numbers in context, we're talking about being able to buy a house or an apartment in a lot of these regions, or at least having most of them up. And when you look at the huge interest rates, that's a really, really big deal there. This is a life-changing sum of money, and it's mostly borne by the regions. Two-thirds of it is paid by the regions, and this is what has kept people flowing in. Of course, I don't think it would be possible if the country was wealthier, or if the people of the country were wealthier. So this kind of regional inequality is a really serious thing that allows to recruit in this way. I don't think it's necessarily uniquely Russian or anything like that. I think we see a very similar situation in Britain and America, where we get our professional soldiers from, for example. It's not necessarily unique, but I think that it really dents this idea that they have unlimited manpower. And then when you look at the regional budgets, which were operating in surplus for the last 3 years, in 2025 they've gone into negative. And we already heard how bad it is from Stanimir, and we've seen a bunch of things in the last year or so that the economy is really suffering. The question is, when is that suffering going to really kind of start to squeeze their recruit? And it looks like it's beginning, and it's happening a bit quicker than I expected as well. When I was writing this article, a couple of regions were doing it, but since then, we've seen problems paying, delays. We've seen more regions talking about cuts, and their opportunities are really, really limited to get out of this.